Happening, everybody? Welcome. Week 8 NFL picks. So glad y'all can join me. Wow, what a year this has been already, man. I'm having a lot of trouble being consistent. I was 7-7 last week, horrible week. I just can't get a grip on these teams, man. There's only a couple teams that are playing consistent football. The rest of the league is just, it's all over the place. Atlanta looked great one week. Last week they looked horrible. They were my lock of the week. Of course, I got blown out on that. I'm 5-2 on my locks of the week right now. My God, man, Atlanta really, really got their asses beat by Seattle. I couldn't believe it. There were some wild games this week. I'm sure there'll be some wild games this coming week. So without further ado, let's get on and try to get these picks right. First game we got is Minnesota versus the Rams. Spread is Minnesota -3 right now. Over and under is 48.5. Wow. You know, the Rams are talking about trading Cooper Kupp. I couldn't believe that when I heard that, but obviously there's going to be a lot of teams to try to get him. I would love to see the Bears pick him up, but he'd be a great addition to that team, no doubt about it. He'll be a great addition to any team. You know what, though? I'm going to go ahead, though, and with this game here, Minnesota versus the Rams, I'm taking Minnesota to bounce back and try to get them a win on the road. That 3 points I hate. I wish it was 2.5, but I'm going to go ahead. I'll give you the 3, and I'm taking Minnesota. Next game, Chargers versus Cardinals. Chargers coming off a loss. Cardinals coming off a field goal win. Chargers are favored by 1.5. Over and under is 44.5. I'm going to go ahead. I'm taking the Chargers on the road to win this game. Next game, my Bears. All right. Got a couple weeks rest. Playing Washington. Over and under is 47.5. Washington's favored by 1.5. Give me the Bears. I'm taking the Bears in this to upset Washington. Bears. Next game, New York Jets. What a disappointing, I almost cussed, a disappointing team this has been for me all year. I bet a lot of money on the Jets, and I've lost a lot of money on the Jets. Jets are playing Patriots. Over and under is 39.5. They're favored by 6.5. It's a divisional game. The way they're playing right now, I don't feel comfortable putting a lot of money on the Jets. I can tell you that right now. I don't. But I'm going to go ahead and take them this week to get them a win. Maybe their defense will finally play like they were supposed to have been playing all year. They're supposed to have had a great defense. I have not seen that whatsoever. They give up a ton of points to Pittsburgh last week. But I'm going to go ahead and take New York. I don't know why. So if I was you, I'd stay away from this bet, but I'm taking New York to cover the 6.5. I'm staying away from the over and under. Next game, Packers versus Jacksonville. Packers are looking really, really good right now. Jacksonville, they got them a win. Jacksonville's a good team. They got a lot of good players, man. That's why I'm so puzzled at the way they've been playing all year. I'm going to go ahead and take Jacksonville and take the points at home. I don't know why, but I'm taking Jacksonville. I just got a feeling Jacksonville's going to snap out and get them a winning streak going. I don't know why, but I just really feel that way. All right. Next game, Atlanta versus the Bucks. Tampa Bay is really, really hurting right now. Mike Evans is out. Chris Godwin is out. Who is Baker Mayfield going to throw to? I'm taking Atlanta. The Bucks are favored by 1.5. I'm taking Atlanta. Over and under is 48.5. Give me Atlanta to come back and get them a win. I don't trust Atlanta as well, but that's what I'm going with. Next game, Baltimore versus the Browns. Over and under is 43.5. Baltimore's favored by 8.5. Baltimore really looks good right now. I'm taking Baltimore in this game to cover. I don't like the 8.5 points, though, because it's a divisional game. Over and under is 43.5. I think what I'm going to do, let me change this bet. I'm going to go ahead and take Baltimore and over 43. Baltimore and over. Next game, Indianapolis Colts versus Houston Texans. This is going to be a really, really tight, good game. Over and under is 46.5. I'm going to go ahead in this game right here. I'm taking the under 46.5. Under 46.5 in this one. Next game, Buffalo versus Seattle. Over and under is 48.5. Buffalo's favored by 3. Give me Buffalo to cover the 3. Next game, Eagles versus Cincinnati. Cincinnati's favored by 2.5. Over and under is 43.5. I'm taking Cincinnati in this one right here. Cincinnati Bengals to win. Next game, Carolina versus Denver. Over and under is 42.5. Denver's favored by 5.5. I like Denver in this game. They shocked me last week. I'm taking Denver this week to win, and I'll give you the 5.5. Next game, Kansas City versus the Raiders. I've been betting against Kansas City all year. I'm not doing it this week. No way, shape, and how I'm doing it. I'm taking Kansas City to cover the 9.5. They'll probably win by 21 or 24. Next game, really good game right here. Cowboys versus 49ers. 49ers, of course, coming off a loss to Kansas City. 49ers are really missing Christian McCaffrey, man. There's no doubt. They are missing him badly. He is a great offensive weapon. I'm going to go ahead and take the Cowboys. Give me the 6 in this. I think it's going to be a close game. I think the 49ers probably win by 3, but I'm taking the Cowboys in this one. Next game, this is my lock of the week for this week. Giants versus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh favored by 3.5. Over and under is 37.5. I'm taking Pittsburgh. This is my lock of the week, Pittsburgh. Good luck, everybody. Please share, like my video. I really appreciate everyone's support. Thank you. God bless you. Have a great weekend of betting. See you next week.